So I want to give a shout out to the guy, uh, Mo Preme, Maurice Mo Preme Shakur. Mo Preme, Tupac brother by marriage. Because some people, they don't know how Mo Preme and Pac are brothers. But Mo Preme's father married uh, Pac's mother, and Mo Preme father had Mo Preme with another woman, and Pac and Mo Preme became brothers through marriage. So we know Billy Garland is Pac's biological father, but Mo Preme's father is the one that gets credited for raising Pac because he was with Afeni Shakur. I don't even know if they was married in the court of law. I'm not sure, but that's how Mo Preme and Pac are brothers. They step brothers, which it would be better description when you say they brothers. All right. So you got my man Mo Preme right here. You got my man Pop right here. Rest in peace. And Mo Preme just dropped a book called This Thug's Life, an unapologetically black story. My life at the intersection of a black liberation legend and the greatest rapper of all time. That's the subtitle. So if you ain't hear about this, you heard it first right here. Choke no joke. The brother Mo Preme from the group Thug Life. Uh, you known him for seeing him running around with Pac over many years. He just dropped his book. This, excuse me, excuse me. This Thug's Life out now, and he even got the Audible joint for those who don't read or don't feel like reading and rather just listen to the book. You can do that too. All right. But shout out to Mo Preme. Mo Preme is also uh right now in these YouTube streets or in the news because he has put out a lawsuit against Keefe D and like 100 other people who are listed as Jane Does right now. Um, I'm not too sure about the lawsuit because I didn't get a chance to go through it yet. So I'm not going to sit here and speculate about what the lawsuit is about. Um, hopefully I get to interview Mo Preme one day and ask him about this lawsuit and talk to him about this book. You never know, you know. But in the meantime, I'm gonna read over the lawsuit, or maybe I'll read over it live and see what's the substance of this lawsuit and why is he suing Keefe D and 100 other people, I guess, for Pac's death. I'm gonna assume. Let me see. So Tupac's half brother filed civil suit against man charged with murdering rap legend, and subpoenas are coming regarding Netflix Diddy doc. Now, here's the need to know. Tupac Shakur's stepbrother, Maurice Shakur, filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who is charged with the 1996 murder of the legendary rapper. The civil complaint references claims made about Tupac's death in the Netflix docuseries Sean Combs' The Reckoning. The suit was also filed against several unnamed defendants. Tupac Shakur's stepbrother has filed a wrongful death lawsuit in Los Angeles County Superior Court against the man charged with the murder in the rapper's 1996 killing. Maurice Shakur, also known by his stage name Mo Preme, is seeking damages against Keefe D and 100 other unnamed defendants in connection with the death of Tupac, who was killed after being hit in the drive-by shooting in Las Vegas in September 1996. There remain individuals who were involved in Tupac's murder who, for 30 years, have not been held accountable for their crimes, reads the civil complaint. This action seeks to change that. This action seeks to change that and to recover damages for the wrongful death of Tupac on behalf of the estate of Matula Shakur's Tupac's late stepfather and parent. Maurice Shakur is being represented by attorneys from Quinn Emanuel, Ugar, and Sullivan, including Alex Spirio, who has represented high profile clients like Elon Musk and Jay Z. Davis was charged with, wait a minute. So Jay Z's lawyer is helping Mo Preme. Not that Jay would have anything to do with what the lawyer's doing, but that's interesting. All right. Um, Davis was charged with the murder of Tupac in 2023, nearly 3 decades after the All Eyes on Me rapper was killed. He has pleaded not guilty. The complaint states that the unnamed defendants are individuals who may have participated in planning, financing, directing, or carrying out the conspiracy. Ooh, pork butt. And you might be a John Doe in this, buddy. Uh, Maurice attorneys wrote that they will amend this complaint to state the true names and capacities of the unnamed defendants when the same have been asserted through discovery. The complaint also references quotes from Kurt Burrows, who co-founded Bad Boy Records with Sean Diddy Combs, made in the 50 Cent produced Netflix documentaries, Sean Combs' The Reckoning. I think that Sean, now in my mature mind, had a lot to do with the death of Tupac. Burrows said in episode one, per the complaint, Combs has never been accused by police of being the suspect and has denied any wrongdoing. A source close to the investigation tells people that subpoenas regarding the reckoning are coming. Well, that's Kurt Burrows, that's Gene Squill, that's Roger Barnes, that's who else? That's probably Pork Butt, probably Suge. Uh who else would he uh Probably a couple of the Southsiders, probably a couple of these websites that did the interviews with them, with these people. All right, moving on. This arrest in Las Vegas of Davis in 2023 has helped unearth more information, the source says. The documentary, Sean Combs' The Reckoning, revealed more. When the person doing the documentary unearths criminal activity, it makes getting information easier. The Netflix show talked to Keefe D and others about what was going on. The Netflix did not talk to Keefe D, bro. Those are from old interviews. Um, the Netflix show talked to Keefe D and others about what was going on at the time and their outtakes of those interviews where they talk even more in depth. The source continues. These are pieces of this jigsaw puzzle. But that's how these cold murder cases often are because you don't have forensics. So people talking 30 years later on an unrelated subject is the best evidence. Tupac was riding in the car with Marion Suge Knight following the Mike Tyson fight in Las Vegas when he was shot multiple times at a red light on September 7th, 1996. He died in the hospital days later. So, like I said, Mo Preme's book is out right now. This Thug's Life. Uh, of course, I got to check it out, see where the brother head is at. Um, as far as his lawsuit, if people were wondering, well, how he gonna sue, now you know how. He's suing on behalf of his late father's estate, which if he couldn't do it, it wouldn't even made it to the court to a judge's desk if uh legally he couldn't do it. So clearly uh he got some skin in the game when it comes to being able to sue on behalf of his father's estate. Um and then you got the other estate. So this ain't uh Pac's sister Set doing this. This is Mo Preme doing this on his own, as you can see it as it states. But shout out to Mo Preme. And we gonna move on to the next thing. Shout out to my man Preacher Earl. All right. BXEarl.com. Make sure y'all go there and check that out. The digital entertainment store. You know what I mean? They got the audio books, music, and more. All right. If you got music or anything, a product, hey, you need another place to sell it, bxearl.com. Go holler at them. All right. Hit them with it on consignment. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, get your stuff out there. Choke no joke. You already know.